Now look, if you're looking at this, I'm gonna run it back. Look at this. Look at the ingredients that's in McDonald's fries in the U.S. and look at the ingredients that's in the fries of other countries. That's crazy. Look at that. Natural flavoring. You gotta watch out for that. High fructose. Look at the amount of. That's crazy. And these are banned. Like, look at this. Iron, thiamine, or whatever, the monotrate, how you say it? Monotrate, riboflavin, folic acid. Jesus. And this was my favorite. This was my favorite cereal. Look at this. All this stuff I'm putting in my body. Damn, look at the Doritos. Did y'all see that? I seen wax gum. Look at this. Gum, wax. We just eating it. Red artificial color known to cause hyperactivity in children may disrupt the immune system. Crazy. Trans fat detrimental to heart health. A thickener and an emulsifier linked to digestive issues and cancer. Potassium sorbate. This preservative has been shown to be genotoxic to white blood cells, which could lead to cancer. They're killing us on purpose. I will no longer. I used to be a lover of chocolate Frosties. I didn't know that till today. Hope y'all paying attention. Oh, we gotta go back. I was an avid nugget. So this is what our kids are eating right here. This is what our kids are eating. Look at all this. Chicken McNuggets ingredients. Look at all that. Folic, riboflavin, all this. Yellow corn flour. All this salt, leavening. Baking soda. Sodium aluminum. Phosphate. Sodium acid. I don't know how to say that one. Damn. Calcium lactate. All this. So imagine if you're one of those kids, you're one of those families whose mom is always working doubles. I'm gonna pick you up some chicken nuggets. I believe this is the same thing for Chick-fil-A. I don't care what they say. Chick-fil-A is in the same category. Look, I just said Chick-fil-A too. The truth about Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Linked to inflammation and heart risk. I'll be tearing them up too. Well, I'm done with Chick-fil-A today, y'all. I'm done with it today. I'm up here. I don't know if you ever been there and you felt like you was having a heart attack. Turned out it was gas. Thank God. But man, it's something different, boy. The main ingredient is silly putty and some breast implants. So we eating breast implants, y'all. When y'all are eating these Chick-fil-A waffle fries, y'all are basically eating what they put in breast implants. And Lord knows some of us love breasts. But I ain't trying to eat them. You know what I'm saying? Soybean oil linked to inflammation and obesity. This is why we can't lose weight. Synthetic chemical preservative. I don't know how to say that. But damn. This is another. Let's look at this. Look at the ingredients. This is what we feed in our kids. We give these at the school. So I'm a teacher. So I watch our staff, our chefs, our kitchen department actually have these Pop-Tarts and give them out. And look, dextrose, soybean, palm oil, sugar, bleached wheat flour contains. This is all the stuff we putting in our kids, and we wonder why the hell they crazy, why they can't focus. Why they obese? Why they looking like 40-year-old men and women? It's in the foods. Now let's look at this. If you ever see anything, look at this. BH2, calcium peroxide. So whenever you're looking at your foods, folks, these are hazardous chemicals that are FDA approved. Hazardous chemicals. FDA approved. Look at every last one of these. If you see any of them in your water, because sometimes they do have water. I bet you didn't even know a lot of waters have sodium in it. That's why when you drink it, you feel bloated, like you ate some oodles and noodles, cause it got sodium in it. Plain and simple. But look, just pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. They killing us day by day. Look at this. Bean grill. See, this is why I like going to the Mexicans restaurants, because that's where I get my real. I do not mess with Taco Bell. I don't know. I don't. To me, it just don't look right. Look at this nasty mess. All this in one bean burrito. Jesus. All right, now let's look at this. Kids all day. I'm in the cafeteria. Kids all day be having Cheetos. The MSG. So first they're getting them hooked on it like it's crack, like it's cocaine, like it's a drug, like it's heroin. This is how your kids are getting addicted to snacks, artificial coloring. Warning label. They got warning labels in Europe. They don't got no warning labels in America. Isn't that crazy? They don't have none of that there. And let's look. 6 ingredients likely made from GMO crops. Cornmeal, corn oil, canola oil. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me get this charger up. They just killing us. Killing us left and right, man. They don't care about blacks. Or whites. Or Mexicans. I don't know what it is. All right, let's keep going.
America's food is banned in 30 countries.
The food is killing people.
Oh yeah, it's definitely killing people. If somebody were to buy a bag of Lay's potato chips versus buying it in Europe and look at the ingredients, they're totally different. They will make the healthier version for another country. There's over 10,000 food chemicals that are allowed in the American population or food system that aren't allowed in other countries. It makes it easier for food companies, gives them longer shelf life because they're putting so many chemicals in it. So anytime we lobby for healthier food choices in our school systems, in our neighborhoods, the food industry is going right behind them with billions and millions of dollars saying, no, we can't do that.
Yep, I believe it. I believe it, because have you ever bought grapes? I don't buy my fruits from ShopRite or Walmart or anything like that. I really hit like the farmers markets or something like that. Even meats, I'll probably go to a butcher shop, but I'm stepping back from meat in a sense. So I might eat meat, certain meats, pause. I might eat certain meats probably once a week or twice a week, and that's it. And that's usually like chicken or something like that. Because I'm trying to cut back like on the inflammation. I didn't even realize like meat really causes a lot of inflammation in your body. So all this time, like when I cut out meat for like a whole week or 2 weeks, bro, I felt different. You know what I'm saying? I felt different. My body was feeling different. I had energy. I didn't feel weighed down when I ate. That was another thing. That's why we always feeling like we falling asleep after we eat. You know, that we call it the itis and whatnot. It's not the itis, it's that meat that's in your body and it's trying to digest. Your body's trying to digest. But yeah, man, that's deep. That is deep. Let's keep going. I left bread alone too.
Italy is the first nation to say no to synthetic food, to so-called synthetic meat. It does so with a formal and official act. The resolutions called for a commitment to ban the production, marketing, and import of synthetic foods within our territory. These regulations aim to regulate situations where the environment or public health could be at risk, or when there is uncertainty regarding the effects of certain products that are being or will be introduced to the market or consumed. It is crucial to have measures in place to address these potential risks and ensure the safety of the environment and public health in such cases.
America's food is banned in 30 countries.
So, I don't know, has anybody ever paid attention to when you have Asian Americans, Mexican Americans, people that come over to this country and in like 6 months to a year, they're obese. and they don't come from a poor location where they're from. They just came over to migrate over and start a new life. And I've seen it from places, people I met in college that just come over and they were, they're good, they're all in shape, looking thin and looking healthy. And then 6 years down the road, they are humongous, stomach hanging over the belt line and everything. Neck is just as big as a damn bulldog and all that type stuff. And it's like, damn. And the thing is, they try to go to the gym and they try to get, that's what I never condemn or get upset when I see people that are obese or overweight, because they don't even really know, they have nothing to do with it. Like, if we go back to the early 1990s, 80s, and before, there were a lot more people that were thin, healthier looking before they started putting that stuff in our foods. But when you look at it now, it's like, you come over here, even babies are humongous now. Babies are humongous. I know a couple 3rd and 4th graders that are bigger than me. I mean, I'll be in the hallway playing with them. They football hit me and push me like 4 or 5 feet. And I'm like 200 something pounds, 212. But they would knock me straight over. Heavy jokers. But it's not their fault half the time. It's what this system is doing to our foods, bro. Let's check this out.
1985, tobacco giant R.J. Reynolds bought Nabisco Foods. Tobacco pioneer Philip Morris bought General Foods, and 3 years later, Kraft Foods, making them the largest food producer in North America. And leaving the business of food in the capable hands of the same corporations who helped addict us to tobacco. Using the same tactics they used to promote tobacco, food companies set about peddling the entire planet a diet of processed goods, loaded with chemicals and additives, masquerading as food. This new machine operates with specific targets in mind, like addicting consumers, without them knowing it.
Pizza. We love it, right? Nah, come on. I don't eat this stuff all the time, and hopefully you don't either, because we know it's not great for you. But do we know how bad it is? A new study has just been released that says these kinds of foods should be classified as drugs.
Right.
As dangerous as nicotine. Literally can kill you. And not if you eat 50,000 pounds of pizza either. It's not some kind of like taken to the exaggerated extreme. It's about what happens when food is processed. I know it's bad, but it ain't gonna kill me. It's not nicotine. What have you learned?
Yeah. What we've learned is that actually diets that are high in these sorts of foods are killing people on par with tobacco. They're killing more people than alcohol and opioids. And now diets that are really high in processed foods are the #1 cause of liver transplants in the United States, more than alcohol.
Processed foods is killing us, y'all.
Is American food killing you?
A series of stories that we are doing this week on how U.S. food regulations have left American consumers exposed to chemicals and additives that have been banned in other countries.
Potassium bromate is a suspected carcinogen that's banned for
FDA just loves those carcinogens.
Yeah, they
human
do.
consumption in Europe as well as China and India, but legal in the U.S., where it's used by some food makers to strengthen dough and estimated to be present in over 100 products.
That's crazy.
There is evidence that it may be toxic to human consumers.
Evil mofos.
May even either initiate or promote the development of tumours.
Professor Eric
Tumors,
Millstone is an expert on food additives and told us European countries take a much more cautious approach to food safety.
So European countries actually care more about what we put in our body than America. Wow.
Can we say for sure that these differences in regulations mean that people in the US have developed cancers that they would not have developed
Absolutely.
if they've been eating only in Europe?
I think that is almost certainly the conclusion that we could reach.
It's not just potassium bromate, but many other chemicals
And I've seen potassium bromate in a lot of products. When you get a chance right now, if you're watching this, grab 5 or 6 products, right, in your refrigerator and look up the descriptions. Look up the ingredients. I'm telling you, man, they trying to kill us, but y'all We out here worried about football, the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, the San Francisco Niners. Fool, they killing us. We worried about every damn thing except the things that matter. Oh, this makes me mad. I should slap anybody that talking about
health
football.
concerns, but considered safe by the FDA.
But yet we worried about TikTok. Interesting.
Do you think most Americans are aware that they're being exposed to substances that are viewed as dangerous over here?
They probably just think, well, if it's available and it's in the store, then it's probably fine.
Is
absolutely
a part of that decision?
For sure, yeah. How am I going to protect my children when it's just every...
Absolutely. Keep them fed and entertained. And say it's good. Shout out to all my free thinkers that's out there, man. If y'all one of them that are woke, y'all pay attention to this stuff, shout out to you. At least you're trying. At least you're not just going with the system just because everybody else goes along with it. I'm proud of you. I don't care what nobody say. This is what we got to do. We got to pay attention. We got to read, and we got to make sure that we analyze every single thing across the board because our life expectancy is being cut down.
Everywhere.
I really want to make this point. If you came down, as an alien to Earth, to the United States, and
you came down, and if you was an alien, you're going to be fat as hell in like 3-4 months. Could you imagine an alien looking like Snoop Dogg with the beard belly and everything? That's what the alien going to end up looking like. Them aliens might be thin. They might be like 7-10 pounds. By the time they get to America after 3-4 months, they're going to be like 250. 250 with a fupa. I'm serious. Keep going.
Saw what was going on. 80%
it's making me
of
mad,
man.
Man.
Are overweight, metabolic dysfunction. 8 of the 10 top killers tied to food. Just
the aliens would even have diabetes and high blood pressure. Could you imagine an alien with high blood pressure? Jesus.
Just getting away from our evolution, right? You'd have a clear policy recommendation. Let's really focus on food. Let's focus on teaching kids how to exercise, how to meditate, to get control of their mind, how to eat healthy. That would obviously, anyone 100% of the time would say that's the policy recommendation. That's not what we do. We wait for everyone to get sick and then drug them, and it's much more expensive. In the United States, and this is an important point,
and they make money off of
the obesity drug. Because the system's so rigged, because pharma spends 3 times more than any other industry on lobbying, the United States is not even able to negotiate the drug price, even though they're the largest payer. So Ozempic, prices don't go down when volume goes up. Prices are going up in healthcare and quality.
They're making a killing off of Ozempic.
Think about it.
So Ozempic is $2,500 a year. It's not going down. There's a full court press for government subsidization, taxpayer funding.
And as you can see, so now, they got Ozempic. And you think that, no, it's a game, bro. It's a game. They try to make money off of this. They making money off our health. Keep them fed and entertained and sick. And you going to be making money. You're going to be making money. Shoot, I used to always wonder, how come white people don't drink milk? I would go in the store when I was a kid. They be drinking this extras, this soy and all that other stuff. And I used to wonder, well, how come white people eat avocados? Because it's a superfood. They know what they eat. Somebody put them on to it. They not eating the same nasty. Now a lot of them are because the FDA put everything in. But years ago, when I was a kid, you would watch them and they'd be like, oh, why they're eating that? That looks nasty. No, it was healthy. Because they know what's going on in these foods, man. But the FDA... America is making money off of us. We like freaking slaves to food, bro. We addicts to food. And ain't nobody trying to fight the FDA. We worried about taxes. We worried about some damn wall in Mexico. We worried about racial issues. The hell racial issues going to do if we all going to die soon because of what we eating? What the hell racial issues going to do? You think somebody's thinking about race and equality when they dealing with cancer? Fighting cancer? No, they just want to get healthy first. Now, I know in hospitals there might be issues with race or whatever, but they want to get healthy. Then they'll fight other stuff. We fighting the wrong battles. We focus on the wrong things. Nigga, they're killing us. Jesus. But y'all worried about the Super Bowl. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I get passionate about this stuff because it's like we are focused on the wrong things instead of focusing on. Don't you want your kids to have a great life? Don't you want your kids to have a great life expectancy? We already went through the pandemic where they played us with the pandemic and created this COVID mess and killed so many people just to see how things are going to be. Just to get rid of certain people that weren't healthy or strong or had strong immune systems. Y'all ought to get mad about this, bro. We worried about the wrong things.
It literally, this sounds hyperbolic, but this is the case. If that is prescribed how it's projected, that will be trillions of dollars over the next 10 years.
Trillions.
The food you're eating is poison, guys. This gentleman left a comment saying that there are a lot of carcinogens in American food and cancer is one of the leading causes of death in the USA, and he is 100% right. And I'm going to show you some numbers and some statistics, and they're scary. So right off the bat, cancer is the second leading cause of death in the USA after heart disease. And if you think about it, it makes sense because most of the food that Americans eat have carcinogens in them. It's not rocket science.
Right.
I mean, just this month, Simply Orange, which is owned by Coca-Cola, got sued because they found cancer-causing chemicals in...
Huh? Say it again? Let me run that back. Run it back.
Science. I mean, just this month, Simply Orange, which is owned by Coca-Cola, got sued because they found cancer-causing chemicals.
Simply Orange. If you got Simply Orange in your household, throw that the hell out right now.
In the orange juice that's supposedly all natural. They found the chemicals that is in a weed killer called Roundup in Cheerios, which causes cancer. And
if you got Cheerios in your household, throw it out right now.
Not only that, but red meat is literally considered a carcinogen, guys. It's a carcinogen. It's not a matter of if you're going to get cancer. It's just a matter of when.
Oh. Y'all hear that, right? That's crazy. Literally killing us. Literally killing us. Red meat. Keep going.
Here in Mexico, we do have a lot of people that are overweight. I get that. But most of the food that we eat here in Mexico is fresh. No preservatives, no GMOs, none of that crap. Right. There's a reason why Mexico does not want U.S. corn here in Mexico because it's poison. And I know a lot of Americans are going to get mad, but it's just the truth. If you live in the USA right now, I dare you to go to your food pantry, grab a random piece of food, and then look at the ingredients that are used to create that food.
Not only that, I dare you to go to ShopRite right now. Go to ShopRite and get some grapes. Look how big them grapes are. And when you get them, I want you to keep them in your house and keep them in your refrigerator, right? Keep them in your refrigerator for an entire week. See how bad they look. If they don't go bad, you tell me what the hell is keeping them with longevity. Now you go to the flea market. Go to the flea market, farmer's market, ask them where, is this grown in the farm and whatnot, your farm or whatever. Get those grapes and leave them and then the ShopRite grapes out. See which ones go bad first. If the farmer market ones go bad first, 9 out of 10 times, they're good. Those are the original ones that you want to eat. Not right now because they bad. But the other ones, the ShopRite ones, if they last longer, leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone. We're going to watch one more. Because this is making me mad more.
And I guarantee you're going to find something that causes cancer or something that should not be there. It's crazy because those are just some examples that I gave of the food that has cancer-causing chemicals. But I could literally talk about this for hours and the list would never end, guys. You are what you eat. And if you're eating poison, you're going to be poisoned. Not only that, but then you pass that on to your children. What you ingest gets passed on to your children, especially if you're a pregnant mother.
Right. You're pregnant and you're wondering why your kids come out with all these different allergies. Come on, somebody. Am I preaching to them? You're pregnant and you're wondering why your kids come out with all these allergies. You're wondering why your kid has all this autism. Nobody else in the family had it, but now your kid got this autism. He weird. He this and he that. Because of the foods that you're putting in your system. Where you think it goes? Where you think it goes? You ain't sleeping with your relative or nothing like that. So there's no reason that your kid should come out with certain issues or certain handicaps a lot of times. Unless it's something that we putting in our systems. We saw what it did in the crack epidemic. Crack babies. What happened? They had issues Why? Because the mother was ingesting certain things. And for all of y'all that's starting to do this weed thing, that's why I never understood. People always got to smoke. Y'all got to smoke and drink everything. There's more to life than just smoking. I understand they made it legal. Don't you know there's a reason they made it legal? If they're doing this to our food, what y'all think they doing to this marijuana? Come on, somebody. I'm preaching to them. What you think they doing to this marijuana that's out right now? They doing the same thing. I'm going to end it there, though. I just want y'all to pay attention. I want anybody that's a free thinker, man. I'm not saying, I'm not condemning anybody on this. I just want you to wake up, just like a lot of us out here have, and analyze, man. Your life is valuable. I don't care who you are. You are worth life. You are worth more on this earth than not on this earth. You're worth more to your family on this earth than you are away from this earth. And you don't have to go that route. You don't have to stick. See, one thing, if we can understand that all of us pay attention, is we have to realize that this right here has to be disciplined. This is the greatest asset to get rid of a lot of things in our life. I didn't think I could get rid of meat. I was like, man, I eat meat. I can't get rid of it. Okay, so I'm struggling, right? I'm struggling a little bit. I said, you know what? Well, what I'll do is I'll wean myself off of it. Right? And I was able to do it. I had to find other alternatives. Now, as I found other alternatives, I'm also researching what's in these alternatives. So don't think I'm just out here just going to eat anything and everything if it's not meat. No, I'm finding alternatives. I'm going to find out what's in every single thing that I eat, even if I have to eat the same thing over and over. Right? But if I can realize, okay, this is good for me, I'm not messing with that, just so I can avoid any possible cancers that can come from whatever particular foods that I eat, I'm going to do it. And I want you to do the same. They're literally killing us, y'all. They're literally killing us. If other countries are banning some of these foods, what do you think is in it? Why are they banning these foods in these other countries? Watch the snacks that you get. I'm going to give you a perfect example. I have a relative that called me and said her son had irregular labs. The doctor wanted to talk to her, so she was scared. I already knew what it was. I told her, I could tell you, it's probably he has high cholesterol and everything else because he's fat. Hey, and y'all can get on me for calling a kid fat. A kid is fat. If a kid is fat, he's fat. If I'm fat, call me fat. Right now, I'm a little chubby. I'm trying to work on it. I'm going to call a spade a spade. There are women that are obese. There are women that are fat. There are men that are fat. There are kids that are fat. Let's just keep it real. Let's be honest. But the fact is, they don't have to stay that way. All we have to do is start aligning ourselves up to what we need to align ourselves up to in order to have a better way of eating, have a better diet, pay attention to what's going on in our foods and why we can't lose weight. There's reasons that some of us can't lose weight, and it don't have nothing to do with us working out. And it don't even have nothing to do with us going on a diet. It's what's in these foods. And they want to make money off of pills and all these other different medications. And we have to pay attention, free think, analyze, and be aware to say, okay, I'm not going to allow this to happen. I'm going to get on it. We might have to struggle for a couple weeks of me trying to find a different meal or whatever. But I don't want to ever see anybody just be like, hey, I'm going to die anyway. I'm just going to do it. No, because you could still add another 10 years to your life. You can still add another 20 years to your life. Right? All it is discipline. God gave us a brain. He gave us a mind. He gave us something to be able to control our minds. You know what I mean? He gave us perseverance. He gave us faith to have, to utilize. And that's what we got to do. Stop going around and stop focusing on the entertainment side. To everybody, it's cool to have things to believe in. It's cool to watch TV. It's cool to have football and entertainment and basketball and all that. But let me tell y'all something. Your life is more valuable than any entertainment source. What you eat is more valuable than what LeBron does on the court. What Jay-Z and Taylor Swift and Beyonce and Kanye West and Donald Trump and Kim Kardashian. Your life is way more valuable than every last one of them, because you have to create what you need to create for your generations to continue on thousands of years from now on, from right here, from present day. So I'm going to conclude this. Y'all. But I want to know what y'all think about this food epidemic. I want to call it a pandemic. I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all feel that they're killing us? Do you feel that it's over exaggerated? Have you checked your foods lately? This is what I challenge everybody to do this week. Whoever's watching this, I don't care if it's one person or two people. If I get 2 views, that's fine. But I challenge you to go into your refrigerator, go into your cabinets, and look at the ingredients on your foods. If you see anything that we just went over that seems like it can give you or it can promote cancer in your body, get rid of it. Get rid of it and find an alternate, right? A healthy alternate. All right. But anyways, this is your boy. You already know, Bevo Lottie Gotti in the bread box. All right. I'm here, man. I hope y'all have a great week. Pay attention. I'm going to do a part 2 to this because y'all see I'm passionate about this. I'm going to do a part 2 to this, though. All right, y'all have a great day, great night. Make tomorrow and the 24 hours that you have, make it work for you and make it work for your future. Later.